Hi, my name is Matthew Bonacera, and I'm the Chief Enterprise Architect at Sanalife. Sanalife is an energy management platform that helps commercial buildings improve their energy efficiency and indoor air quality. We do this by ingressing vast sums of data from both the buildings, so internally and externally. We bring in weather data, air quality data, benchmark data, as well as data on those buildings themselves. So we're looking at the HVAC units, the thermostats, the lighting, the EV charging. We bring all that data into the platform, and then we use energy leading AI and machine learning algorithms in order to optimize the buildings in real time for both energy efficiency and indoor air quality. Sanalife has a very extensive architecture. We're what's known as a microservice architecture. So we have lots of different services that bring in all of the data that we require in order to really help our clients understand how their building works. But in order to do that, we have a very complex set of code and how that code is deployed. And what we were struggling with was how to deploy, test, and manage that code efficiently. We were managing a lot of different types of files. These files were done very manually. It would take several days to roll out the code or to set up a new service that we could offer to our clients. And so while I think our company had really done a fantastic job and we'd really gotten, I think, to a really high level on our own, we could easily see that we needed more help. We needed more expertise in this area, and that we were definitely missing the tools necessary to do this better. The approach we took to solving this problem was we built some very basic tools around how we would manage our environment. So in environmental variables as a big complex management effort, especially in a very distributed architecture like ours, as well as things like trying to hide where your data is, your key vault, where you would keep all of your secrets. So all of these things can be quite challenging, and we realized very quickly that we were going to need some help. And we had talked about internally about building our own tools to do this and really extending them. And I had a vision of kind of what I wanted, but I realized this was going to be a tremendous amount of effort, and I was really not looking forward to having to try to solve that problem. Meanwhile, Sanalife had actually entered Code Launch. We won the Houston 2023 event, both the Voters' Choice and the Viewers' Choice Awards. And that's where we met the Codiac guys. And they told us a little bit about what they were doing. And actually, I looked over their submission to Code Launch and their finalist video in 2022. I had watched their video in 2023 to kind of learn from them. They did an amazing job on stage, and I really liked what they were doing. And I was like, that's what I'm looking for. And so we spoke with the Codiac guys. We did a demo. They did a demo for us. We really liked it. And we could really see that they understood the challenges that we were struggling with, and that their platform was designed for a distributed architecture that allows for quick deployment of code. It fit right into our continuous integration, continuous deployment pipeline, and it just made sense. I mean, it was absolutely everything we wanted, but then so much more that we hadn't yet thought of. The actual integration into our platform, setting it up on their platform and being able to integrate with our components, actually took a few weeks, which I was surprised by. They actually really understood what was going on. Both of those guys are really DevOps experts, and their whole staff is really fantastic. So we were able to get up in a very short order for the complexity of our environment. The integration went very cleanly, very quickly. We were able to set up new environments, and it was a testament. I mean, before we would take somewhere between 2 days to a week to set up a new environment with a specific set of code. And now we were doing that in 15 minutes. I mean, that's just legendary. Like, that's unreal. We were able to just drag and drop from their tool, and it was automatically deploying the environment that we needed with the exact set of code we needed, with the exact set of configurations we needed. We've been on the Codiac platform now for 18 months, going on 2 years. And I'm really not sure how I'm ever not going to be able to be on that platform. It's actually become pretty critical to the existence of our software team. Being able to actually deploy your code, being able to test your code, knowing that the deployment is what's called a zero-touch deployment. So watching all of the code go out with a single click and everything just working. They've been extremely responsive for us. We communicate with them. They answer back within a very short period of time, usually with just 1 hour. And they've been phenomenal, because really it's just like having an entirely expert DevOps staff available to you when you don't have them on staff. And we don't have DevOps developers, but now we do. And that's just a great thing to have. Since implementing Codiac, what we found is that we're spending a lot less time and we have vastly more features. So we didn't have auto scaling turned on. We didn't have notifications. We didn't have a Datadog integration. We didn't have log shipping. We didn't have automatic cert renewal. We didn't have all of these features that we knew we needed, but now we have all of those and we're spending vastly less time dealing with all of that. And now we're just more focused on our customers, which I've worked with multiple billion-dollar companies and have found that their DevOps teams and their DevOps infrastructure doesn't even come close to what we have recognized with Codiac. So if you'd like to know more about Sanalife, please go to sanalife.io